So first you are going to soak your cashews in hot water for anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour. And then you are going to get a pot of water on the stove and bring that to a boil for your noodles. I like to add salt because it adds taste and it brings it to a boil a lot faster. And then you are going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And then you are going to line a pan with tin foil and then add your chicken to that. Pushing that aside, you are going to throw all of your spices into one bowl together. Once the water comes to a boil, you can add the noodles and then just be sure to stir those up. I only boil mine for 10 minutes, but every noodle is kind of different. Now you are going to take some of the seasoning and just kind of spread that over the chicken breasts and then pop those in the oven for 24 minutes, flipping halfway through. Now you are going to reserve about 3/4 cup of that boiled water for later, and once the noodles are drained, you can just soak them in cold water. I like to do this to keep them from sticking together. It just separates them and cools them down. Now I'm just flipping the chicken because it's been 12 minutes, so halfway through. And now you are just going to cut and dice up those peppers. Now you're going to add them to a pan with some olive oil. I put about 4 tablespoons of olive oil, and then you are just going to mix that together, make sure they all get evenly coated, and turn that on a medium-high flame and let those saute, let them cook, spread them around. And then after a few minutes, you can reduce the flame to low and you can cover them so that they can just get extra soft. Now the chicken should be done around this time, so you're going to take that out. And this is what the peppers look like after a few minutes. I like mine a little bit crispy, but that is up for personal preference. And then you're just going to add your seasoning, all the rest of the seasoning, add your tomato paste, and then set that to the side for a couple of minutes while we do the rest. Now we are making the cashew sauce, so just add the cashews, the broth, the yeast, your salt and pepper, and then go ahead and blend that up. Now back onto the chicken, so you're just going to cut it up, dice it up into small chunks, and then you're going to throw everything together in a large pan, so your peppers, tomato paste, chicken, and cashew sauce. And then you're going to add in your pasta and then turn it on a medium-high flame and just stir it for about 3-4 minutes, and this is what it will end up looking like. If it is too thick for your preference, you can go ahead and add some of that water that we reserved from earlier to kind of thin it out. Now, I like to add fresh parsley to mine, but you can add any herbs that you want, any spices, or you can just leave it as it is, but I found that parsley really brings out the flavor. Now, this is what it looks like. It is super delicious, and I love it so much. You can hardly tell that it is gluten-free or dairy-free. Thank you so much for watching.